Hello all. Today we are going to see about type conversion in Python. So this is Dr. S. Vaishnavi from the Department of Computer Science from Dr. S.N.S. Rajashmi College of Arts and Science. So conversion is nothing but a proposed type stage of design thinking, and it is a point where we have to learn to real and also in a functional code. This test have data types behave with interacting each other and also for the calculation and data process. Type conversion refers to process of changing one data type into another data type. This important concept because different operations in program may require data in specific format by complementing and also avoid errors during execution. So this is an introduction. We have two types of conversion. They are implicit conversion and also explicit conversion. It includes int, floats, bin, oct, and hexadecimal one. So the next slide, the type conversion in Python is where it converts a smaller data type into a larger data type to prevent data loss. For example, when an integer added to a float, Python automatically converts the integer into float. Explicit type conversion, also known as typecasting, that is done manually by the programmer using built-in functions such as int, float, string, and also boolean functions. As I have already said, these type conversions are fully controlled to the programmer to change the data type as required. So the next one is implicit type conversion. It occurs automatically by Python with an example. Int plus float is equal to float, which I have already seen that the data loss during the operations. And also, has a no programmer action required. So this is an example, a simple example where the output will be float. Float is nothing but in point. So the next one, explicit type conversion is a manual conversion where programmer decides the target type and also required when input comes as a string. So the next one, it is a building in casting functions. So where int converts into integer, float converts into decimal number, string converts into string, boolean converts into whether the answer is true or false based on the client requirement. And also it is used based on program requirement. So the next slide, we are going to move about age. This is an example where age is int, that is input, marks in float will be in points to print the age marks of a user. So required because input is in string. Prints type mismatch errors and also allows mathematical operation such as where we want a number in float. So the mathematical operations may be plus minus, that where all the operations comes in mathematical operations. So common in user entry situation, essential for data processing. So the type conversion improves flexibility. So conversion may fail if the valid value is invalid. So example ABC cannot convert into int. It requires proper handling. So in the library, we have a Python library to store our values, variables, everything. So the proper handling is needed so that important in larger application and also use validation or exception handling. So the next is also a manual operation of explicit conversation. So we have seen about the definition, implicit conversation, and also the rules of design thinking, and also the errors in type conversation. So in the summary, we have seen the major role of input handling, data processing, and also output formatting. For instance, we have taken the input function data with a string and also a float. Float is nothing but a number with decimal points. And also there are some important consideration of all the conversation and consideration are possible, alphabets to integer will result in error. So we have seen the example of ABC. And also in conclusion, type conversion is a fundamental concept of Python to enhance flexibility, ensures a smooth execution of programs, and allows developers to work with the different types of data. So the next slide will move on to, and we will meet in other video.